Today we will learn chemical changes in matter. Now, when we crumple a paper, what kind of a change do you observe? Physical appearance of the paper changes, its shape and size changes. Individual properties remain the same. The paper remains the paper itself. You can still write on it. No new product is formed. The paper does not become anything else. It remains the same paper. So it is a physical change. Now, what if I burn this paper? Now does it remain the same paper? No, the paper gets converted into ashes. So we can say that the chemical properties of the paper changed. The paper does not remain the same paper anymore. You cannot write on it again. You can also see some new substances forming. That is this heat and light. So is this a physical change anymore? This is clearly not a physical change. Its individual properties are not retained. New product is formed due to chemical reaction. So what type of a change is this? Not a physical change? Then this is a chemical change. We already know that dicing of onions is a physical change. The taste of raw onion and diced onions does not differ. But say now your mother cooks these onions. Does the taste remain same? No. The taste of cooked onions and raw onions differ. So we can say that the individual properties of the onion are not retained. The onion gives another taste. So there is a change in its chemical properties. New product is formed due to chemical reaction. We get a new product here. So this is not a physical change. What type of a change is this? This is a chemical change. So what is a chemical change? Chemical change means change in chemical properties of a substance. What do you mean by chemical properties of a substance? Its taste, odor, color, smell, and its chemical formulae. So a chemical change is a permanent change. It is not a temporary change. It changes permanently, in which new and different substances are formed. When a matter undergoes chemical change, it becomes a new substance, or a new and different substances are formed with it. Now, what type of a change is cooking of an egg? Well, cooking brings about chemical changes in food. The texture and color of food changes when it undergoes chemical change. So, cooking of an egg is a chemical change. As the individual properties of the egg is not retained, the egg converts itself and new product is formed. The egg does not remain the same egg anymore. So, this is a chemical change. Now, what type of a change is formation of cheese or yogurt from milk? Yogurt and cheese are formed by the action of bacteria on milk. So, you can see that new substances are formed when milk undergoes these changes. Does the milk remain the same milk? No. The milk gets converted into cheese and yogurt. So you can see that new substances are formed. So what kind of a change it is? It is a chemical change. Now let's observe something. Will I get that paper back from the ashes? No, you cannot bring back this plain paper from the ashes. It is gone. So we cannot turn back the process. We can burn this paper, but we cannot bring back the paper from the burnt paper. So this is a non-reversible or irreversible process. Now, can you get the milk back from the yogurt or cheese? No, we cannot reverse the process. So this is also a non-reversible or irreversible process. So what properties of chemical change do we learn? First of all, new substances are formed. Just now we saw in the case of cheese. Cheese is a new substance that is formed from milk. Individual properties are not retained. Milk does not remain the same milk anymore. Its form, its color, its odor, everything changes. Even the taste of the milk does not remain the same. So, individual properties are not retained. Now, there is a change in the chemical composition. That is, the taste, odor, and chemical formulae of the milk does not remain the same. It is an irreversible process. Most of the chemical changes that matter undergoes are irreversible. Now you answer this. Is making of furniture from wood a chemical change? Well, you might find it interesting as you thought that yes, a new substance is formed from this wood. So this must be a chemical change. But no, there is no new substances formed from this wood as the wood remained the same and there is major change in its size and shape. So no new substance or no new product is formed here and the chemical properties of the wood and the chemical properties of this furniture remains the same. So this is just a physical change and not a chemical change.